Hello, it's Amanda again, and welcome back to Sugar Bees Gifts, Decor, and More. As promised, this is going to be, I guess we'll call it the YouTube premiere of our new glitter line. And before I get started, these are all custom mixes. We are eventually going to start carrying solids, but the demand right now is for mixed glitters. And they're all different shapes and sizes. We mix them here in-house. I mix them. And we're going to be offering two sizes. The first size is going to start off as a 2-ounce bag, and that's more for the epoxy resin users, people that are doing tumblers, and other, larger type crafts that call for a larger quantity of glitter. And the other sizes are going to be smaller sizes, such as these, I forget the ounce, it's just like a gram. They're pretty small, but they're for the nail tech users, for nail applications, because they don't need as much, because usually this is being added to a acrylic powder mix. So we're going to be offering you guys smaller sizes just to make it more cohesive, just to tailor it to your needs. Because you're really not going to need this much. Now these bags I'm showing you, these are my storage bags. The size bag that your glitter will come in will either be, will either be this size or this size. So you will get an ounce. We are selling ours by weight. So you'll get an ounce in this bag or a gram in this bag. So, and don't quote me on this. I've got to measure these. This was just an idea that popped in my head earlier today, that I need to offer the nail artisans a smaller bag because they don't need as much. So we're just going to jump right into it. I'm just going to tell you the name of them, and I'm going to give you a brief description of them, and then we'll just go on and on. We're still working on pricing. We're still getting, well, right now, thanks to the love of the AT&T, our internet is down, or I would have continued to work on our Etsy store to make it easier for you to shop and purchase these glitter mixes, because right now we're just taking orders through our Facebook page, and that is really, it's not the easiest thing to do, because basically people are just reaching out through me via phone or via messenger right now. Hey, I want a bag of this, and this. I'll go on QuickBooks, send them an invoice, and then we have to go through all the shipping, hoopla and all that. So working on the Etsy store, trying to get that up, but I just want to let you know what we're doing, what they're going to look like. So that's it. Like I said, they're a mixture of both fine and chunky glitter, as well as we're going to add some shapes to you. I'll show you some of the shapes here in just a second. So I will try to tell you about them the best that I can. Okay, first one up, we're calling this one Snickle Fritz. This is a gold, well, it's really a base gold mix. And we've got some fine reds and tiny fine holographic gold hexes in there. And I know these are really hard to see on camera. I wish my my little light would go down more here, but that's what it looks like. And that's Snickle Fritz. The next one up is one of my favorites. I just made this one the other day. It's called Take Me to the Beach, but it's this coral glassy holographic mix. I wonder if I turn my light off that we would have less of a glare, or more if I do more of a natural light. Let's see what it's going to look like. I'm trying to get it in the best light possible. So let's see what it's going to do. That's too warm. Okay. So you can see it's a coral mix. Got a lot of holographic shards in there. A lot of iridescent pinks on top of that coral base. I'm trying to go through them as quickly as I can because there's 46 in our collection right now. This one is called Mermaid Scales. A lot of blue and green chunks in there, and these are color shifts hexes in there. So these are larger chunk hexes on that tealish blue base there. This one's called Dark Side of the Moon. It's a black and purple base. We've got a lot of holographic colors going on in here. A lot. Okay, maybe I just need to ditch the ring light altogether. Yeah. But that one is Dark Side of the Moon. Next, we've got Gold Rush. Gold Rush is a fine gold base with a small holographic silver chunk in it. It is gorgeous. What did I name this one? Oh, this one's Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is a black and gold and purple fine base with every color of the rainbow imaginable. Because Mardi Gras is just fun like that. You never know what you're going to see. This is my ultimate favorite here. My daughter named this one. A lot of people make one similar to this. And it's usually always something unicorn. And I know unicorn's a big thing right now. But we wanted to go with something different. So this one is called Hippie Trip. It's all these transparent neon colors and shapes. We've got hearts. We've got stars. We've got hexes. We've got fine glitters. Oh, it's just all these iridescents. It's just a beautiful... Here, I'll dip my finger in there and show you. So that's what... Let me see if I can turn the light back on to make it look a little bit better. So that's what it looks like. Focus, focus, focus. It's gorgeous. They're all transparent. So that would really cool if you're putting it down on a solid base, or if you're doing like a geode cup or something like that. Some of these I've got to shake them up a little bit because they kind of settled and mixed up. This is called Watermelon. It is a fine teal base with pink undertones. You can see those. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Next one up is Winter Mint. It is a, what is this? It's a winter green base, and we have some, what we want to call these? Some iridescent hexes in here with a pink undertone as well. It's so hard to see in these baggies. So hard to see. Next one up is Rainbow Galaxy. This is all, well, it's basically a chunky mix. It's a fine chunky mix. And those are the fine chunks, if you can see there. But we do have some large gold holographic in there. So that's what that looks like. The next one's very beautiful as well. It's like looks like a watermelon reddish pink with gold holographic chunk in it. That's gorgeous as well. And this is called Rose Blossom. And the dogs are finally awake. I hear it up there. It's been raining here most of the morning. The sun finally come out, but they didn't come out. So the next one is, this one originally had a pretty long name, but we had to shorten it up because of the label. But it was Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I love that movie. But we had to shorten it down to Midnight Garden. It's a black fine base with fine black holographic hexes in it with silver holographic shards. Very cool looking. The next one is more of a Christmas mix, but you can use it anytime. We called it Bling Crosby. Bling Crosby is a red and white iridescent mix with red holographic shards. Very pretty. because Bing Crosby is one of my favorite people to watch around Christmas. I love Bing Crosby. The next one is Confetti. Confetti is a bluish turquoise base with all these holographic and rainbow confetti hexes and shards. I'm just going to go through and let you see what each one of them look like rather than sit here and give you these long descriptions on each one of them. I will tell you what the underbase is just so you know what you're looking at. Like I said, some of these are starting to shedle, so I'm having to shake them up. Some of these do have shapes in there that I do want you to see. This is Coral Unicorn, and as you can see, we do have some unicorns in there. Holo Taco, as you can see, I'm out. It's just a huge mix of all kinds of different shaped hollows, large and small. Same thing with birthday. I've got to mix some more up. Next one up is Rosé. So pink and gold base, and it's all fine. Next one up is silver, blue and foil. It is a blue and purple base with silver shards. See, when you mix these up, the shards want to come to the top when they're in the baggies. Next up is Buzz. Buzz is a purple and green base. And we do have some green iridescent stars in there. You can see those. Next up is Neon Moon. Of course, it speaks for itself. It is a neon base. And those are gold hex holographic shards in there. Grinch is one of my favorites. Next up is Hollow Reindeer. LSU. And I'm really not an LSU fan. But when you grow up in Mississippi, you got, you know, several different state teams to choose from. And it always goes back to us for the same three: State, LSU, and Ole Miss. I'm an Ole Miss fan. The next one up is Unicorn Diamonds. It is a purple base. Next up is Blue Lagoon, and we need to mix some more of this up. It is a silver and a hollow silver and blue base. Trying to go as quickly as I can, y'all. Sunshine, self-explanatory. Gold Dust. Go Dogs, because we are in Georgia. And if you're not rooting for the dogs, then something's wrong with you. So I guess something's wrong with me. But I have more Georgia fans. Sugar Plum is up next. And it looks like it's a, well, now that I hold it back, when I was holding it up here, it really looked like it was a holographic, but it's really not a holographic. It's a pink and purple red base. Sherbet. Sherbet is an all fine mix, and it looks like rainbow sherbet ice cream. Next up is Peacock. Hollow. And that's H-A-L-O. Hollow. Grape soda is one of my favorites too. Green Hollow. Hollow. Galaxy. Oh, I love Galaxy. Pretty, pretty. Baby girl. Confetti cake. I love confetti cake. No one talked about it. I like any kind of cake. Starry Night. See, these are starting to, this one's settled to the bottom of the bag. So that's your base. And then you can see the stars on the other side. Clemson, because we're in Clemson country as well. It is a orange base. And like I said, these are my storage bags and my samples just to keep on hand. This one is Purple Passion. In case you're not a child of the 90s, look it up. You could buy Purple Passion in the 2-liter bottle. It was about the equivalent to Mad Dog 2020, but more in a soda form. Could get really confusing if you're a kid and didn't know what it was. Purple Hollow. I don't even know if Purple Passion is sold anymore. In my 40s, I've since moved up my alcohol game. You know, I can afford a little bit more than Purple Passion and Mad Dog. Not much more. We've moved up to Boone's Farm. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, we've only got 3 more left. This is not a shout out to the South. This is to, my daughter goes to South High School. And their colors are Cardinal Red and Vegas Gold. So we had to do a mix for them as well. Next up is Pink Unicorn. And last but not least is White Christmas. It is a white base with silver holographic hexes and shards. A little sugar thrown in there too. But like I said, we're going to be offering 2 different size bags. One for the nail artists, one for the cup turners and epoxy and resin users. So if you're a nail artist, I suggest ordering this size bag. And I will measure this later on. And you know, of course, the volume or the weight will be on the Etsy page when we get that up and going. I was hoping to get that done today, but AT&T had other plans for me. But if you're the resin or epoxy user, or you have a larger craft application that you need more glitter for, I would highly suggest buying the larger bag. Now we are trying to track down some shakers, but like we're just getting started on this. I mean, I just started mixing towards the end of the year last year, because I just wanted to see how it was going to sell. Turns out it's selling pretty good, so now we're taking this more seriously. We're taking it to the next level. So it's still in the production phase, but we do want to have it out there on the internet on Etsy to have it available to sell to you. But just to let you know, we are going to be continually improving, whether it be the packaging, whether it be the weight or what have you, we will continue to be improving. Now, we do offer some heat change and UV changing mixes, but it's going to have to be done in a separate video because I got to have to show you how it changes within the heat and then how it changes within the UV light, and that's a whole nother video. So we've got the UV change, the heat change, and we're going to have glow in the dark, and we'll do that all in one video. I will show you some of the other shapes that we're going to be adding into the mix. These are not going to be sold separately just yet, but I will just give you a sneak peek of what they're going to look like. Let me grab those for you. Okay. All right. I'm just going to roll through these right quick. These are just hexes. These are baby blue hexes. And they have a little bit of a, not a, they're kind of a flat color, but they're pretty though. Holographic black. And no, these are not marijuana leaves. These are, trying to see if it'll focus. These are snowflakes. I guess it's going to do best holding up against my forehead. These are holographic brown. So we're going to be adding those to a mixture. These are teeny tiny guitars. I don't even know if you can see them. Butterflies. 4-point stars. And those are in a royal cobalt blue. Those are just some of our wholesaler decided to send us a sample of those. These are just flat neon orange hexes. These are 3mm dots in green holographic. And I don't know if you can see these, but these are, let me see if I can take one out of the bag. Pretty excited about these. These are just one that she threw in as well. Because of course I don't make glitter, I mix glitter. But it is a Michael Kors logo. How cute. So we're going to be adding, these are the ones that we're going to be adding to mixtures. These are the shapes that are going to come in. Up next, oh, I love these. Love it. These are orange iridescent butterflies. How gorgeous is that color? Holographic green stars. These are 1mm. What do we want to call these? These are going to be small diamond shapes. Look like little fleas. This is a chunky green hex blend and a holographic, like I said, holographic green. And for the upcoming, these are hollow punched hearts, ultra thin too. And these are really different. They have 2 different colors on them. These are triangle shapes, but they're pink on one side, a flat pink on one side, and a holographic pink on the other. And last but not least, we have a flat neon triangle, 3mm triangle. And like I said, these are our additives. I'm really excited about this one. I'm really excited about it. Really. And these. Oh my goodness. Just the possibilities. The possibilities. And the Michael Kors ones. I don't know what I'm going to add these to just yet. Just yet. We'll see. We shall see. But those are all our glitter mixes that we have out from now. I am constantly thinking up new ones every day, whether I get down here and mix it up. You know, is another story. But I'm having fun doing this. It's kind of mindless work, but something that most people that are in the craft industry can use. You know, because a lot of people are doing nails now. A lot of people are doing the tumblers. So, this is just something I can, hopefully, unlike my other failed ventures, this will not actually take. You know, like I was selling vinyl before, and that never took. That never took. Wheel wraps really never took, and I was kind of glad for that. But we are still, you know, offering, if you will come over and say, hey, I need some wrap vinyl, or, you know, some HTV or adhesive, I still accommodate everybody. But as far as carrying stock, I'm not doing that anymore. Glitter doesn't take up that much space. It doesn't take up that much capital. So I think this is the safer of the three. So, but I will keep you posted as to when the Etsy page is up and active, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions between now and then, feel free to message me anytime. I am not too big in the britches that I can't respond to you guys. So I think my internet may be back up now, so hopefully this video will load pretty quickly. But until then, if you haven't already subscribed, but you think, hey, I think I may want to, go ahead and get that subscribe button on your way out and hit the reminder bell. That will remind you every time I upload a new video. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, week, year, month, whatever, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.